Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your boy Joel, and today we're gonna be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, Sonic, where is he? Who the fuck is that? Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue, super fast, spiky rodent, created in June 23rd, 1991, and of course, is the rival to Mario. And yes, I'm already aware that they teamed up once before, especially at the Olympic Games, but we're not specifically talking about the blue rodent himself. We're going to be talking about this other website called Scratch. Now, for those who don't know, you must be asking, what the hell is Scratch? Well, my dear friends, Scratch is a website that allows anybody to code their own games, and not just only games, they can do animation, art, really anything that they can go up in their creative minds. So today we're going to be playing Sonic games at Scratch, and we're going to be seeing these by these three individuals, very talented individuals by the way, and let's just stop yapping and get straight to gameplay. When you first start up Sonic Frenzy, you get introduced by a pretty dated looking menu title screen, and then you go to the other menu title screen, which has level select, high scores, credits, and how to play. And then when you enter level select, it's basically literally just what it is. Now, skipping straight to the gameplay, we can already notice that the sprites have been used from Mania, which is honestly not really much of a problem because it is Scratch, and let's be honest, making custom sprites on Scratch can be harder. So apparently there's actual lore that in fact that Dr. Eggman, the evil bastard, decided to steal all of our rings, and now us as Sonic, we have to go get these rings back. Now, it's actually pretty simple and the controls are pretty basic. In fact, we're going to speed up the gameplay a little bit for you because it kind of does get a little repetitive. But however, there are Chaos Emeralds that you can collect through the level, which I think that if you collect all the Chaos Emeralds, there's probably a thing called a good ending or a bad ending, or maybe you might unlock some extra secrets. But it's nothing really too special, but it's pretty good for its time, and especially for something that's in Scratch. Especially, this was probably like what, multiple years ago, let's be honest here. Now anyways, skipping here, we're gonna go straight into the second game. Oh, and disclaimer, the next game that we're gonna be talking about is actually a canceled project. In fact, I have the message right here, and I'll give it to you guys. Pause if you want to read it. And it honestly kind of sucks, because based on what the Scratch game is, it looked pretty cool for the time being. Now, let's get straight to the gameplay. Now, when you first boot up the game, you're introduced with this Scratch-made version of the Sonic 2 intro screen. And then when you press any button to start, you're introduced by this. You have save select, time attack, you also have versus mode and options. And they also introduced two new characters, which is Mighty and Ray, which are unfortunately both work in progresses and will forever be work in progresses since they quit this project. Now when you select your character, you should be sent into Emerald Hill Zone, or at least what seems to be the prototype of it. After traversing your way through Emerald Hill Zone, you have to meet up and fight with the evil Dr. Eggman. In fact, he has his own unique boss fight, which is honestly a surprise to me because considering the fact that this game is supposed to be Sonic 2 expanded, I honestly thought they were going to bring back like what, the OG egg drill from like the original Sonic 2 and just port that there. But no, with the fact that they decided to make their own boss fight for this is pretty unique. So basically what he does is that he just slams you with his spikes. I mean, it's not really original, but come on, let's be fair. It's literally version 0.8, and beating Eggman, you get into, of course, the iconic pose and the Sonic Has Passed Act 1 screen. Now, after that, the game really just stops there as Sonic has to infinitely pose and stare at us forever and ever. Holy shit, that is kind of dark if you kind of think about it. When you start with Sonic X Shadow Gemstone, you're able to play as Sonic the Hedgehog or Shadow, which they both ultimately have the same abilities. They're able to do the peel out and they're able to drop dash, and you also get sent into this new zone called Sevfrint Garden Zone, which I must generally say this is one of the most detailed backgrounds I have actually ever seen, and the fact that the creator is actually still updating this till this day, which I honestly can't wait to see more updates and see more zones drop. And actually there's another zone in the the game, but unfortunately there's a collision bug, so I wasn't able to show in this video, and I decided to speed it up a little bit because it's only just this zone that is clearly shown by here. So after once you get to the end, the screen basically just cuts to black and sends you back to the title screen. Nothing really too crazy as we end our last game here with Sonic X Shadow Gemstones. And now that I told you all about Sonic games on Scratch, well, more specifically 3 of them, now you guys understand what I mean by Sonic on Scratch games. And also, I guess this little cat fella is not too bad all along. What? Oh, I think I should probably watch my doors tonight.